I think ancient jewelry is a really wonderful way to get involved in antiquities, things that are from the ancient Mediterranean and Europe, basically from 6 millennium BC to 1000 AD. There's so many things that are hard for us to understand, be it the religion or the social structure or the political structure, but with ancient jewelry, it's quite relatable. What we have here is a group of ancient Greek, Etruscan, and Celtic ancient jewelry. I think ancient craftsmanship shows us that techniques were really important, and that was what made jewelry special in ancient times. These are Etruscan gold ear studs from the late 6th century BC. They are incredibly beautiful. The Etruscans were master gold workers. Here you see an extensive network of very tightly fitted beading called granulation and tiny wires called filigree, which are fashioned into spiral shapes. And these concentric circles are all centered by rosettes. And they would have been worn by inserting them in the ear and then putting a pin behind it. So it's very much a modern composition, something that we see today with ear studs. This is a Greek gold olive wreath from the late classical period to early Hellenistic period, circa 4th century BC. In the ancient Olympics in Greece, olive wreaths would have been used to crown the winners of contests. We find versions in precious metal. They're known for using hammered sheet golds, which would have fashioned these leaves and then would have been rolled in order to make the olives. We don't believe that they were worn. We think that they were more ceremonial. Perhaps they would have been in a funerary context. And we have evidence that this wreath was used in a funerary context because you'll see that some of these leaves have been burned. And so perhaps it was put in a funerary pyre, and so the flames ate up some of the gold. This is a Celtic gold torque from the 4th century BC from Europe versus the other objects we've discussed, which are from the ancient Mediterranean. This is still made of hammered sheet gold, but the difference is that the design has been created in raised relief in repoussé, which you can see on the ends that are highly decorated. There are motifs here that are typically from the ancient Mediterranean. Florals, palmettes, what we call a vegetative style. But what makes this Celtic is that these motifs have been abstracted, and so they've turned more into faces. So you'll see the spiral eyes and the elongated nose. These are 3 Celtic gold rings. Like the Celtic torque, they are decorated in raised relief. This ring depicts rams with curved horns. This ring depicts 2 heads that are back to back with a floral motif running down the band. They're not different from rings that we wear today. They're fun, and so, you imagine putting one on and being able to wear them. I love that ancient jewelry provides a window into ancient techniques and gold work and informs present-day scholars, but I also think it's amazing that you can see that styles really haven't changed that much, that earrings that would have been worn in the 4th century BC in Italy by the Etruscans are quite similar to how we wear earrings today.